Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program Career Mode Guide with me, Redneck Einstein. In this episode, we are going to be looking at what to spend our research points on. So here's the research tree. Just to recap, we unlocked basic rocketry, so we've now got liquid fuel engines and liquid fuel tanks and another solid fuel booster. And we unlocked Engineering 101. Now, if you want to see the previous video, I'll post a link in my description box. Also, from the Engineering 101, we unlocked Science Junior, which give us some scientific points, an antenna, and a decoupler, and another cockpit. So that's awesome. So let's go ahead and start building the second rocket we need in order to get some more research points. So here we go. I've got it underway already. We've got a cockpit, some liquid fuel tanks. Now what I'm going to do is use one of our new pieces. Actually, let's put our parachute on top. One of our new pieces, which is the stack decoupler. Now what I want to do with the stack decoupler is decouple the fuel tanks from the command module so that when it lands it's lighter and won't have too many problems. I won't crash or anything. So now what we want to do is add our science bay. So what I'm going to do with the science bay is put that directly under the command pod, then put the decoupler, then put a couple of fuel tanks. If you're having trouble placing them, just grab it somewhere else like that. There we go. And then put our liquid fuel engine on the bottom. Now, as I said previously, we have unlocked the Communitron 16, so that's our little antenna. Let's go ahead and put that on near the front somewhere. And we've also got these mystery goos that we haven't actually used yet. So I'm going to put a couple of those on. I think I'm going to put them on this module. That should be okay. And we will now go ahead and launch, and I'll show you some of the research points that we can do. So let's go ahead. Hopefully this is of some help to you guys. I know the game can be a bit daunting when you first get in. So now we're on the launch pad. Before we go anywhere, what I'm going to do is right click on a mystery goo so we can observe it on the planet surface of Kerbin. And we can keep the data. So we get 3 science for that. We can observe the materials bay on Kerbin. We get 7.5 science for that, so we'll keep that. And we can do a crew report, so we get 1.5 science. Let's transmit that back to base. You can see that on the top left there, that's going back. So now we're pretty much ready to take off. Now we don't want to be flying too fast at the moment, so let's just use the shift and control keys to increase and decrease the speed of our rocket. And that's that. So off we go. We're taking off now. So as we're in the air, let's do another crew report. We get another 3.5 science. So let's beam that back. Now look, you can see our rocket starts to tip because we haven't got any stability on it right now. So I'm going to turn on SAS, see if that helps. It may not, or it may. So turning on SAS, you use the T button. And you've also got another stability mechanism, which is here, RCS, which is rocket control thrusters. Which you press the R button to control that. So now we're in the sky, and we're pretty much not going to get much higher than this. So let's observe our mystery goo on the other side. We get another 7 science for that, so we'll keep that data. And that's pretty much all we can do right now, but we will have gathered quite a lot of science by doing this. So let's just go ahead and do another crew report. We get 0.6. It's not really worth doing. The shores look inviting, and you watch the waves roll into the coast. Lovely jubbly. So we'll keep that data anyway. So let's go ahead and click the top left-hand corner here, or the full stop and comma buttons, like I told you in the previous episode. And you can speed up the game engine by 4 times. But this also speeds up the physics engine as well, so you don't want to do it while you're boosting your rocket or anything. So now what I'm going to do is press space, get rid of all excess weight for our landing. Then press the space bar again, and that will deploy our parachute. As you can see, there's a lovely shot of our parachute opening up as we come gliding slowly to the ground. You can see the speed of our rocket there. So it's around 6 meters per second. Little explosions going off on the ground. We could have probably landed it all, but let's not worry about that. And our science experiment has blown up, but maybe we can recover our mystery goo. Let's go ahead and see what we can recover. So let's press escape, go back to the Space Center, and see what we have got. Now, I'm not quite sure why that is. Normally, you would survive that, but there we go. So let's go ahead to the tracking station. Untitled spacecraft. Click recover. And there we go. We get 1.4 science. The rest of our science blew up. GG. Well, this is the rocket we're going to use. Maybe we'll put some more parachutes on or something. But somehow, some way, we can fix this. So don't worry about that, guys. Let's go back into our building area. And what I think I will do now is possibly... Have we got any more? I haven't got anything else we can put on to make it lighter. I have got these 2 mystery goos, though. Alright, not to worry. Let's go ahead straight back in to launch it. And I'm sure this time we'll have more success. Maybe if we land in the ocean or something, we may have more joy. So let's keep our speed quite low. That's our speed there. You can see me increasing it and decreasing it. Power up our rocket. Press space and off we go. Now if you press the WASD keys, you can tilt your rocket whichever way you want. So I'm pressing the D key to make me go right a little bit, fly off this bit of the land. And obviously while we're in the air, let's observe the mystery goo. Keep the data, it's wiggling and jiggling. Observe the materials bay. 17.5 science. Awesome, keep that data. And we do a crew report. No science for that one, so we'll reset that experiment. Now what is going to happen here is we're actually going to land... Ooh, world first land distance record achieved. What's going to happen here though, guys, is that we're actually going to land in the water. So because we're a fledgling space industry, we won't actually have any science knowledge of the planet, supposedly. How we've developed rockets without that, I don't know. But what that means is we can EVA or step outside our vehicle into the water and get some more science data from there. And I can also observe the mystery goo from inside the water as well. So let's deploy our parachute as we come into landing. And hopefully we'll have a steady landing. Now obviously it was going too fast previously to land on the ground. But to land in the ocean should be alright. Let's just lower it down gently. There we go. Beautiful. So as I said before, we're going to right click the observe mystery goo. Click on that. And that gives us 4 science. It wobbles around in its container and starts to seep out of the holes. Lovely. So we'll keep that data. Do a crew report. We get 2 science. So now if we go EVAing, and now he's in the water, we'll right click on him. He's tipped the rocket over. He's so heavy. And we get another 2.4. I don't think a spacesuit was entirely necessary to get here, was it? Not really, no. From Kerbal Shores. So we'll keep that data as well. And that's all the data we can get from now. So we'll just exit out of here, go back to the Space Center, and soon enough we'll be spending our research points. So let's go and recover our vehicle and recover Jebediah. Are you sure you want to recover it? Yes, of course we do. That's 2.5 science from Jeb. Thank you, Jebediah. You are the man. And recover this vessel. There's 30.5 science earned from this. Amazing. Got loads of funds refunded, so we've got 133,000 funds now. So let's go to the research center and spend our hard-earned research points. Now this should make things a lot easier. Now we can unlock more things to increase the stability and power of our craft. So what I'm going to do now is unlock this survivability, which is 15 research points. That gives us radial mount parachutes. They're parachutes that attach on the side of your rocket. And we get a service bay, some micro landing struts, and a heat shield. So we'll research that. And then if we want to unlock the next things, there are a lot more. They're 45. So we haven't got that much left. So we've got 35 research points. So if we want to increase our stability, we can get this for 18 research points. So, or we can get general rocketry for 20 science points. So what I'm going to do is get the stability, research that, and then we're very close to having enough to unlock general rocketry. Alright guys, that's the end of episode 2 of my beginner's guide to Kerbal Space Program career mode. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. All I ask for you to do is click on the like button and comment if you've got anything to say to me. That'd be great. Thanks very much guys. Take care. I'll see you on episode 3. Bye bye.